Hey, good morning, guys. This is Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching and Flow AI, and I'm doing the trade review using the 5-minute bars and support resistance levels this morning, so that you can understand the how those levels will help you. Right. So, if you look in the morning, so this is the 5-minute initial balance, right, from here to here. Okay, so that was the 5-minute opening range. Okay, so that's important because below the 5-minute range, sellers gain the upper hand, though not total control. And then above, buyers will often gain total control to the upside, particularly when that also involves breaking above a prior day's high. So you'll see here in the open, if you look, we opened up, we came up to test prior day's high, rejected out of prior day's high just above, and then we established the 5-minute low. That was the first 5 minutes of the day. We did a 50-60 retrace. This 17,692.50 was a prior day's high that we backside tested and rejected out of, right? And then from there we rolled and we had a clean close underneath. And you'll see this is the first TMP flow support resistance area, and you can see that they tried to hold it. If you break this down to a smaller time frame, you'll actually see they bounced it before closing cleanly underneath. Once we closed underneath, the next target down, right? So this is where this becomes important. You're not using the support resistance levels to blindly determine, oh, I'm going long at that support resistance level or I'm going short. What you're looking for is the price action to organize around that level, and then you can make a decision. But what this does is, for example, let's just say you saw this and you said, I'm going to short on a 50-60 retrace. I don't do that, but let's say you did, right? Not at the open at least, right? And you said, I'm going to short the mid of this single bar back on the backside test of that 17,692. Well, then your natural target one would be obviously the IB low, followed by the support resistance level, followed by the next support resistance level, followed by this orange line, so on and so forth. You get the idea, right? So then we get over here, you see when we get to this area, buyers tried or attempted to reverse it because I can see the size of the wick on the next 5-minute bar. This is all in the first half hour. And once I have these 3 bars, 1, 2, 3, I know that we have established open drive lower, right? So, and certainly by this bar here, I know that we have open drive lower. That's all in the first half hour. And that's why when I'm speaking to, certainly talking to my team members, I say, hey, if you over here, there's no way you can know that we're in an open drive lower situation. But by the time you get over here at 850, you do. And that's important because then you can have a protocol for open drive lower and you make your adjustments. For example, a very simple way to adjust for open drive lower is find your last down bar and wait till you get a clean close above, right? So once you get the clean close above, now you know that the momentum has been attempted to shift. And really what you want once this occurs is you want to come here, do a little retrace, and then go up, but you don't always get that little Christmas gift, right? So, and then over here you can see again, 1, 2, 3, and what you'll notice is the key element here when we start doing these open drives lower, right? This is a delayed open drive lower. But once you see this, the key element is the inability to close above a prior down 5-minute bar. And so now to look at all this, right? What you would do is you would say, and I don't know why I drew all over this chart without duplicating it, but let's clean this up a little bit. Let's see if we can tag that, and that. Okay, so what you'll see is you now have open drive lower established. You'll see at each support resistance level, right? They attempted to contra trade, but you didn't get a reversal out of it. Again, this is only telling you where they're likely to attempt to reverse, right? See when you have a support level down here that should have been hit, but too many people see it. That's what happens here when you miss it. You get a strong response. This is a 50-60 back up that coincides with our prior support resistance level. Once it's busted, prior support becomes resistance. And you'll see on the 5-minute bar, see how you never get a clean close? All these bars touch that 5-minute zone, so it's really never been busted. till over here, and you can see the difference. See, once it's busted, the backside test of that becomes resistance over there at 1150, right? And then as we're trucking through, we finally get resistance. You can see we bounce right off support, come back through, small bounce, come out of support. You can see they attempt to hold that right there for a good long time, almost all the way through New York lunch, right? And you can see that there's quite a variable, right? Don't try to do it to the pinpoint. This goes from 73 to 47. This is 30 points wide, essentially, right? And then as we move through, you can see we backside test. We miss here, we actually tag it here, resist, come back down, can't get down to the support resistance level, and then we chop around, finally get above. Once we get above, we push, make it to the next support resistance level there at 1405, and there you can see we have not made it above all overnight, and then you can see how they treated those levels overnight as we've been slowly drifting down, right? So anyways, my name is Simon. Please come join either ourselves at Trade and Perform. You can reach us at tradeandperform@gmail.com, and that's the letter N, not and in the middle, or look up at AI Flow on Twitter, and then come in. Right now we have the room open to everyone, so please come join us over there and see what we got going. Some amazing options calls, some amazing options trades if you're an options trader. So and futures trading going on in there as well. So anyways, we will talk to you later. Have a great day, guys.